పేరు కెన్నడీ వి కైపల్లి. I'm country manager for Bonfiglioli, India. This press meet is called to discuss about the expansion that what we are doing in India. நாங்கள் 320 crore investment பண்ண போகிறோம் India. First leg of investment done in Pune. Second leg of investment will be done in Cheyyar in Chennai. Around 150 crores will be investing there. Third leg of investment will be done again in Pune in a new factory. We'll be investing another 100 crores there. In total, we'll be investing around 320 crores in the next 3 years. Along with this, another important milestone happening in Bonfiglioli. Bonfiglioli started their own GCC, Global Competency Center. This center is coming up in 200 feet radial road. இப்போ the 180 plus employees work பண்ணுறோம், R&D engineers working. நம்ம ஐடியா என்னன்னா அது double the count in next 3 years. So innovation is one major focus for Bonfiglioli Group, and this team will work on most modern technology. They come up with cutting edge products. They come up with the solutions in IoT and AI and artificial intelligence, of course, and connected devices. So we are pretty excited about all this development, and we call this meeting to discuss about it and inform you about this development. We are in India since 25 years. Nangada ipo the largest manufacturer of power transmission and drives in India. All this investment will help us to retain this leadership and grow in Indian market. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
1999, we started the facility in India. Okay. If you notice that Bonfiglioli's first investment outside Europe was in India. So Bonfiglioli is a real internationalization started with investment in India. Then followed up with Brazil, Vietnam, China, Slovakia, and many other areas. And in 2023, we acquired a company called Cellcom, which is part of us now. They focus on electronics manufacturing, and we had a plant in Pune. And 2024, this year, we had 2 events in India. One is Global Competency Center, we inaugurated yesterday, and today we had a groundbreaking ceremony of new plant in Cheyyar. This is a worldwide presence. We have 18 production sites, 23 commercial sites. We are present in 80 countries, and 4,700 employees are working in Bonfiglioli. We have a lot of thrust on innovations. R&D centers is our core DNA, so to say. We have 3 R&D facilities in Italy, 2 in Germany, 1 in India, and 1 in China. These are our financial highlights. In 2021, we became 1 billion euro turnover company, and 2023 our turnover is around 1.3 billion euro. We have 3 business units. First one is industry and automation solution. The beauty of that is the products are going into 20 different sectors, right? And it is so wide that our products touch into everyday's life. The clothes which is getting manufactured, the food what is getting processed, the medicine that is getting processed, everywhere our products get into. And industry and automation solutions serve that market. Next one is mobility and wind industry. Mobility specifically focused on off-highway equipment. Off-highway equipment like JCB, Caterpillar, our products get into road construction. And next one is wind industry. Turbines, wind turbines, you see wind turbines, our products get there. The final one, the newest addition to our business unit is Cellcom. We acquired this company in 2023, and they focus on electronics manufacturing. This goes into home and professional appliances, electromobility product, industrial automation, and biomedical and wellness areas. Now coming to Bonfiglioli India, the presence in India. You can see our major financial highlights. You have seen the milestone there, so I'm not getting into that. In this year, we expect to be 1,850 crores. And you can see every 5 years, we basically double our turnover. Our average growth is around 15% CAGR in the last 10 years. 1,000 plus people are working in Bonfiglioli here in India. If you look at our market share, in wind sector we are the number one player. Almost 70% market share we have. And mobility, off-highway market, we have 32% market share, we are number one player. In industrial solutions, we have 20% market share and we are number two player. So overall, if you take everything together, Bonfiglioli is the largest power transmission die manufacturing company in India. And if you look at our investment, we continually invest in India to retain our market share, to keep our leadership position. And we invested close to 300 crores in the last 5 years in India. This will have machining facility as well. It will be very modern facility with all latest technology. And this will be one of the major investment by any European players into heavy duty gearboxes in India.
How much investment?
150 crores.
So Tripuri total manufacturing capacity is.
Come again?
What is it? Tripuri manufacturing capacity for
That is a good question. Let me calculate. It is around 100,000.
Sir, are you focusing for export or local market?
See, our primary focus is on local market. We being a leader in Indian market, we want to be ahead of the curve. We invest ahead of demand, like most of the time. Now, if you look at this 25 acres here and 25 acres in Pune, we are only going to use 20% of that. Remaining things are for future. So people may ask why you are investing so much on factories and land. Because of this leadership position, we want to be playing ahead of the curve. So most of our focus is on domestic market, but then wherever we think or group it is feasible to export, we will be exporting where they have constraints. We export to 18 different countries from here, and 25% of business goes to overseas, even to China for that matter.
You are supplying to China or are getting from China?
We are supplying to China for a change.
who's your major client in India, sir?
Major?
Client in India.
See, we have 3 verticals: mobility, wind, then industrial. So there is no one major customer because the biggest customer is less than 8% of our share, business share. But if I had to name few, it is JCB, Suslon, people like that.
So you are looking at turnover of 1,650.
1,850 crores.
Of that, how much will be the exports?
25%.
25% is a standard for all the
This
years?
year,
or
25% because we see export is actually stabilizing in the last couple of years.
What was it last year? Same.
Last year also was similar, but we had 30% also sometime back, but then market is down. China is going down because we had a lot of exports to China in the past, and that is taking.
Any particular reason for Chinese market going down?
Is internal. Their property segment has trouble, and that affected other markets, and their general sentiment is down.
You have a facility in China. So globally, the idea is China plus one. What is your group's strategy? Any plans to reduce your exposure or investment in China and shift to India?
Consider that our strategy is always been a local for local. Also when the world was less, I would say, stressed by geopolitical conflicts. So in China, we have assembly. We don't have the manufacturing that we have in India, and consider that I feel part of this situation because I've been the one that decided and convinced my father to come to India, and it was 95. So when I came the first time, I really fall in love with India, of the culture, of the transparency of Indian people. So I felt really the right place to localize. In that period, it was not possible to make 100% own company. So we started with the idea to make a joint venture. We tried 2 times, and then we had at the end no chance to proceed with the JV, and the law changed. And in 98, as Kennedy said, we started. So I've been a big fan of India. India has a big role in our group. It represents, I would say, compared to Italy, the second pillar of our manufacturing system in the world. Then, due to the characteristic, as Kennedy mentioned, we serve a lot of sector. Our product, it's a type of product that is very difficult to forecast in advance. What type of ratio, what type of position of the flange, what type of motor. So you are first to assemble next to the customer at the final stage. So we manufacture as possibly with standard components, with modular components. We move, and here in India we have all the facility, but you consider that when we say India, we do not have to think only to the manufacturing system. We have also a strong network of, we call BEST, of distributors that again assemble. Because again, the customization to define the final ratio, the final version, it's key to have it rapidly next to the final application. So to go back, China for us, it's a market that we mainly buy locally and assemble locally or import component from other part. India is one. And again, India with this additional investment will be even more important, especially as Kennedy mentioned, in the heavy duty production. Heavy duty is something that we think is not yet well, how to say, produced here in India, and it will have a great growth in next years because infrastructure, harbor, mining, they are the sectors that India will grow, we expect, in the next years. That's why we would like to be the partner with not only gearbox, with auto electrical motor, with electronic, supplying a system here, local for the top customers that will be investing here in India.
Because of people stay. If you recruit from elsewhere, they may not stay. So our preference is local people.
What will be your future products, that PV or wind power something?
The new facility what is coming in Cheyyar will come with a new heavy duty series gearbox, which will be new for us. We are continually bringing up new products. Yesterday, part of our Global Competency Center inauguration, we launched 2 new products. One is for crane application, as a gear motor, hoist gear motor. Another one we developed is for electrical mobility for warehousing application. When we started looking for land for Cheyyar, our guidance bureau is pretty active. The staff there are very helpful. So it is an amazing experience. See, we invested in Pune, we invested here. In the beginning, we were looking at other places also to invest, right? Because many of our product goes to west side of India, north side of India. But the kind of industrial climate it exists here, the support system that government provide made our decision easier to continue to invest in south of India. On research, if you ask us, see our in India at least we invest around 6 to 7% every year. So that's the kind of investment we make in India.
Now, I would like to add at some point that it is not only connected to the physical percentage of investment in R&D, but in the environment. We are coming from a tough period, everyone, because of the pandemic, the COVID, and we have worked, everyone close with smart working. This is something that has like possible to survive, to work, but this is not a good way to work.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம், நான் தான் மனஸ்வி. சாஸ்திரி டிவிக்கு லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள், கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், மறக்காமல் அந்த பெல் ஐக்கானையும் கிளிக் பண்ணிடுங்க. அப்போ தான் உங்களுக்கு நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ்லாம் வரும். தேங்க்யூ ஆல், பை பாய்.